Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome back. We're back to Coach Connect. I'm Coach Tin, and I'm coming in live from Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. We are a 24 by 7 coaching hub offering coaching on demand services any time of the day. So, presently, because of the community quarantine, our operation is primarily via online, and you can reach us through 0917-586-1661. So for any of your coaching needs, or if you just want to talk to someone to unburden, you can reach out at that number or Life Coach Philippines. And I
Ayun
have my
po.
co-host here, si Coach Orville.
Ayun po, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. I'm Coach Will, so co-hosting this part 5 po of Coach Connect, Who of the R. We're doing this videothon as a community service for our change agents in the tribe. So yung member ng tribe natin, whom we are called to serve first and foremost. So currently, like Coach Tin said, DCAP operations is limited to takeout and delivery service. However, online coaching is non-stop and we continue to reach out to everyone, starting with the life coaches certified by Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneur.
So ang ganda nun, Coach. Even if we are on quarantine, we
Yeah.
continuously serve. We have we our hearts is open for serving. So the you might be wondering why we have the Who of the R.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
of
yeah.
the R, no, diba? Our Who of the R is our initiative to connect and gain insights on what situation are our change agents is facing, how our coaches are responding, and the outcome being experienced amidst the present realities.
Yeah. Yun po, so hindi natin papatagalin. So let's welcome our Who of the Hour. Welcome po, Coach Tricia. So please po, Coach, introduce yourself to our viewers.
Uh, Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's doing okay throughout this crazy change. It's a very what we call VUCA world, vulnerability,
Yeah.
volatile, uncertain, and the like. I'm Trisha. I am actually an HR admin manager by profession, but by passion, I am a life coach.
Wow.
And
Lifestyle,
yes.
no?
So at least aligned yung from work and passion. So
Ay, ang
boom.
ganda, ang
Okay
ganda
ko.
po.
So
Ang
ayan.
ganda. I just want to acknowledge our master coach Hasmin Miroy. She's online. Sabi niya, hello,
Oh
Coach
wow.
Trisha, Coach Tin,
Ayan.
and Coach Phil. Hello, Master
Hello.
Coach.
Hello, Master Coach Hasmin.
So, yun,
Uh,
Coach, you want to go first, Coach Orville?
Ayun, Coach Tricia.
yeah.
Diretso na natin.
Yes.
COVID-19, quarantine experience, lockdown. Can you describe to us, Coach Tricia, your current situation? Or how do you see your current situation right now?
Well, as I stated at the beginning, it's very volatile. Every day there has been new regulations, announcements, and a lot of uncertainties. And
Yeah.
personally, like in where I reside, Muntinlupa City, they just enacted a 24-hour curfew. So unless you really have a good reason for going out, you're stuck. You're stuck at home.
Yep.
Grabe,
And
Coach,
then
24 hours talaga yung curfew nyo.
yes, so it's not super strict that we cannot go out, but if they catch you for no reason, like before the whole quarantine started and the like, people would be walking down my street just to have exercise. Ever since the 24-hour lockdown happened from Muntinlupa, talaga, I would really call it a lockdown at this point. There's no one in the streets. And
Kasi,
it's very quiet.
yeah. Kasi Yapin, di ba, baka ako lang rin yung hindi aware dito sa Capitolio. Like we have yung 5 a.m. Ay, sorry. 8 p.m. to 5
Yeah,
a.m.
8 p.m. Coach. 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Same with us sa Pasig kasi parehas kaming Pasig eh. Pero,
Perfect.
pero may ano kami, Coach Orville, you have a gate na may dadaanan kami kasi walang nagmaman sa gate. May gate din kami, pero walang, there's no one manning the gate. So, it's easier to really go in, go out. Sa amin naman kasi, we observe the proper sanitation and we only go to like Decaf and the house. So, wala talaga kami dinadaan ng iba para for safety reasons na din. Kasi somehow, Decaf is really sanitized din. So, wala kang masyadong issue. And wala ding walang tao, walang tao. Kasi nga, di ba, naka-lockdown lahat.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so Coach, Trish,
Mm.
during the
Mm.
lockdown, what was your initial reaction? How did you respond? How did your
Yeah.
family respond?
Well, it was two-way. I had from work and in my own family.
Mm-mm.
But the singular response was fear. It was really
Mm-mm.
afraid about what the future would hold. Could things be okay? And
Mm-hmm.
there was a sense of scarcity. Agad, there was a fear about
Mm-mm.
food,
Mm-hmm.
money, and the like. And it's even more challenging for me because I work with foreigners, specifically French nationals,
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
and they're the guests to this country, and they don't feel at home, and all of a sudden, we're quarantined. So there was
Nandito
a
sila. Mm-mm.
they're currently based here.
Kalagitnaan. Mm-mm.
Yes,
Ay, okay.
and and at the same time, they're getting news from France that it was just announced today that France is on lockdown of its own already with how bad the
Mm-mm.
cases have gone.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
it's basically fear. And I'm also been getting the same messages from my own employees. So, hi,
Mm-hmm,
Coach Res.
mm-hmm. Ayan, oo nga.
Yeah,
Sabi,
andyan si
si
Coach
Coach Rafi.
Rizel.
Rafi. Ayun,
Coach
hi, Coach.
Rafi. Coach,
So,
how are your French national? How are the French national responding?
hmm.
Where are they still here?
Oh, with the exception of one person who chose to return to France,
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
during the 72-hour window when they first
Mm-mm.
announced the quarantine, the rest are all here. They're they have a, I would say, a resilient spirit right now because they all live close, so they can still talk to each other, support each other. Plus,
Yep.
the good thing about what my leadership did was to institute online classes. So like DCAP's doing online coaching,
Yeah.
Yes.
my directors instituted online classes. So they're still
Mm-hmm.
busy. They
Mm-hmm.
still have
Mm-hmm.
their routines, the same routines that they had before the quarantine. It's just now online lang sila from their
Yeah.
homes.
Hmm.
Coach
From
Tricia.
Go
Hmm.
Coach.
Sige, go coachin. Sige. Ako.
Baka makalimutan kasi yung question ko.
Go.
Hmm.
From a life coaching perspective,
Hmm.
how do you think you can help those French nationals?
Well, in that regard, it's to give information and clarity.
Mm-hmm.
But I rather than go straight to them because of course there's a language barrier. Even though they can speak English, I can speak English and a little French.
Mm-mm.
There are some thoughts and nuances that are lost. So I also work with my director closely to give any updates and announcements
Mm-mm.
to the staff via him
Mm-hmm.
because he knows how to say it in French in a way that they would be more receptive. So again, it comes to coming from clarity and at the same time collaboration. That's what
Yeah,
works
yeah.
for me right now.
Yep. Saan Coach Tricia, like,
Hmm.
nasabi mo kanina, life coaching is, I mean, like, a lifestyle. Your passion,
Hmm.
sinabi mo nga, like,
Yes.
nag-merge. I just wanna, like, gusto lang, na-request yung a clear picture of how are you using life coaching as you respond, like, in personal, as a
Hmm.
personal, po ninyo, Coach Tricia, how are you using life coaching?
Uh,
Yeah.
Personally, life coaching has always given me one habit, which is always to ask a question.
Wow.
With all of
Wow.
the Exactly, with all of the information coming in from the government,
Mm-hmm.
from
Mm-hmm.
social media, and
Mm-hmm.
also from the staff, all of this information is very overwhelming. So I always have to ask myself, is this a
Mm-mm.
real
Mm-hmm.
feeling whenever I feel something from this information, whether it's fear, joy, hope, is it real? Then from there I
Mm-hmm.
ask, is it aligned to my truth?
Mm-mm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
if it's aligned to my truth, then I continue to listen. If it's not, I have to do independent research. So that's
Mm-hmm.
how I'm very cautious with all of this supposed updates, cures. And it also forces me to talk to experts. Like when I don't know the answer to my own
Mm-mm.
question, I immediately talk
Yes.
to a doctor, a lawyer, to an engineer, all of these people who
Mm-hmm.
are in my networks, just to get a
Mm-hmm.
better picture rather than panic. When we don't have information, people panic
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-mm.
they latch on the first sliver of good news or even false news just to feel safe. So the social media has allowed information to spread quickly, but whether that information is true or
Yes.
real, that's subject to it. So life coaching keeps me on my toes to always ask those questions.
Yeah, no. Ang galing yung habit really, yeah, yung question, me
Yeah.
personally rin, the habit of asking. Actually, sarili mo na lang, sulitin mo lang tanongin yung sarili mo, like really validating the feeling. I really like it.
Yes.
Coach Tricia, COVID-19, how do you see it from a lens of faith?
Well, personally, I don't prescribe to specific faiths, but I believe faith allows people to tap into a power. So, in light of everything, it's forcing people to take a deep look on what that power is and whether they would want to tap it for their own needs or for others. I've seen people in their, whether it's their faith in humanity or in faith in their respective divinity, they collaborate rather than give to the fear. Others are fighters. They are calling upon accountability, transparency on the right officials, while others choose to tap it for strength for their families rather than focus. And like if they need to be the shield, they became that shield. So COVID has taught people that their faith, where it lies, whether it's the faith of belief, divinity, or humanity, is a source of strength to keep on fighting for what matters to them.
Wow.
Ang ganda nun. Coach, if there is one positive thing that we could get out of our situation, like the enhanced quarantine and the COVID-19, what positive lesson did we get?
For me, it's a recalibration of what matters, what people truly valued. A lot of people now realize that maybe their work could have been something outsourced or something expendable to begin with. Their positions in life are as fragile as health. And for me, it's also teaching people that in the long run, this is also a cause and effect. This is already an effect of a lot of things that happened in the past. If they want things to be better later on, it's now time to fight for it. It's now the time to stand up for it rather than just accept that that's how things are. So and of course people are also tapping into creativity. Things that they didn't know they could do, they could. So while it is a sombering moment, it's allowing people to really face themselves, face their values, and whether they want to continue cherishing the same values or shift already to new sets for post-COVID life.
Wow.
Ang ganda nun, no?
Sige Coach. Bigla kasi ako parang may nahagip akong question. So Coach Tricia, what are you becoming during this we have this lockdown, this quarantine, and correct me if I'm wrong, ngayon lang po ba like na-experience mas mahaba yung work from home or like you experienced it before na like 1 month you're working from home?
Well, I was blessed.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
kasi after nun, itatanong ko is what are you becoming niya pala.
That's okay.
Yeah. Sige po, go.
What am I becoming?
Yeah.
In general, again, those things I just shared where you're faced to you have to face yourself and your values. That's what I'm becoming. That now I'm seeing that a lot of my work in the HR field can be outsourced, can be done remotely, and maybe that's the way it needs to go to protect ourselves and even our mental health. Number two, it also makes me assess what I want to be in a sense of work and personal. So who am I becoming? It's again the path of life coaching. It's to continuously be that message of love, whether at work or in personal. And even if the world crumbles, this experience has just told me to kind of affirm that I am a loving person. I can feel anger, I can feel fear, but I need to let go and shift to the love and the commitment, the excellence, the responsibility, and integrity to work with my fellow man, and also to respect if it's out of my expertise. Like, I cannot be a frontliner. I don't have those skills, but I can serve in other ways.
Ang ganda. Coach, if there's one thing that the tribe can help you or support you with, what would it be? How can we help and support you in this time?
Well, in this time, I really enjoy these talks, and of course, the continuous sharing of lessons, learnings, and info. Of course, verified info. as,
No fake news.
Exactly, as illustrated by Master Coach Adet, that it's just that sharing of information, because as long as we are able to share our experiences, our lessons, the tribe is really helpful. And for me, it's one of those beacons of light that these are people still striving and thriving to make things work despite a very volatile situation.
Yep.
Basically, you're an inspiration and a source of knowledge and information. That's what I love about this tribe.
Yeah, thank you. But I mean, like, thank you po. Actually, nung sinabi niyo yung a source of information, unang pumasok sa akin is like, kunin ko yung chance na to really to invite, I mean, everyone, the viewers, for the coaching community. Actually, yun, mga content po natin from Coach A, of course, the one who certified us, and then different coaches, and then like with validations to, and I think it's very timely for me personally, kasi nasabi mo kanina, like the mental state, of course, di ba, okay na tayo. Sa physical kasi meron tayong vitamins, we do those things that responded as yung quarantine, but then parang kailangan natin din mag-focus on the mental state. We're talking about the panic, the awareness, and so, and yun na-suggest, naalala ko, coaching community, I'm inviting you guys sa Facebook page na to.
Yes, join us.
Kakatapos lang ni Coach A ng isang talk today that somehow address how it's in line with what is happening right now. So there's a lot of learnings that we can get from the Coach A coaching community. Yes. And of course, you can also subscribe to the pages of each of the different coaches, because we have our own expertise. So may kanya-kanya po kaming niche or specialty wherein maybe my story will connect with someone, like Coach Tricia's story will also connect with someone, and Coach Bill. So yun, we're inviting all to check out the pages that we have. You can also follow the coaches, kasi yung mga coaches naman po ay nandun sa Coach A coaching community. Ano din po kami doon. So yun. Coach, if there's one thing, if there's one encouragement that you could give out to the people out there watching us right now, what would that encouragement be?
For me, it's still believe in the power of humanity, and that humanity is the divine on earth. So it's easy to give in to all of the negativity in sense of fear, distrust, anger, but believe in the inherent goodness and walk that talk. Because when people see that when people see that you are a beacon of humanity, of the goodness, they too will be allowed to be that beacon. So believe in humanity and walk your talk.
Wow.
Ganda nun.
Coach Tricia. Wait, tatanungin ka, Coach Shin.
Go.
Kasi 30 days from now, biglang nawala si COVID-19. Ano yung pinakaunang gagawin ni Coach Tricia? What would be the first activity na gagawin mo?
To take my dog on a walk. Wow. miss namin to go walks. And actually, in fairness, ang behave niya na yun. Tahimik niya.
Walk the dog. Okay.
Yeah. So, from walking the talk, walk the dog.
Actually.
Walk the dog. Walk the talk, walk the dog. Pero to encapsulate what Coach Tricia said, it's really being the beacon of humanity. Kasi somehow at this stage, with the business that we have, sometimes we became so detached that we no longer no longer stop or pause to help someone. Parang, if you help someone, it is just because you were obliged to. Parang, in other words, napilitan na lang tayo. Hindi na talaga yung kusang tulong. Bihira na lang talaga yung taong that would really stop for someone to help someone along the way. So, ang ganda nung toss na yun. And it's like, actually, you can see it now with the current situation. Parang, you could see a lot of frontliners, a lot of heroes na kahit hindi sila doctors, nurses, they are doing their best to volunteer and help in any way they can. Like, repack lang ng mga relief goods to give to the families out there na hindi taga kayang bumili sa supermarket. Ang dami ding nagdo-donate. And you really could see that every time there's a calamity, Filipinos are so resilient and are so helpful na parang nabubuhay yung bayanihan sa atin. But yun nga, sometimes it just ends after each and every calamity. So, Coach, if there is one result or outcome that you want to see out of this, like for yourself or whatever, what is that one outcome that you want to receive?
For me, it's the continued fire for betterment, for collaboration. Because right now, it's sparked for a lot of people, this desire to collaborate, to help, to support, to improve on themselves. Some people went inward and started working on their own personal works and their own goals. That fire continues. That after COVID, that sense of collaboration continues. That sense of betterment, self-improvement continues. So that's my hope, that the fire continues burning after COVID-19.
Wow. Ako, Coach, final question. Kanina tinanong kayo ni Coach Tin how the tribe can help you. So my final question is, Coach, how can you help and support the tribe, our tribe?
For me, it's always to be available of my time. Now, especially we all have the time. And to continue diba? And to continue supporting whatever initiatives the tribe does, whether sharing the page, these talks, affirming the messages of our fellow coaches. And also, if ever walking the talk, what I've learned from the tribe, walk it. And if people ask me, where did I learn it? I redirect to the tribe.
Wow. Thank you. Galing. Coach Tin?
Yeah, sabi nga ni Coach, the share it, walk the talk. But you can really help someone or let that person see the walk the talk if you share. So we're inviting everyone, if you were blessed with this video, to share it.
Yes.
Get a lot of insights with all the videos that we have done for the Coach Connect. Iba-iba kasi siyang forma depende kung sino yung host natin. So there are past hours, so madami ka talagang mapupulot, and who knows, one of the stories in the videos would really connect with you and could help you in this journey that we have now. That will give you the faith, the strength to really go on and remove the fears.
Yes.
Coach Arvil, anything else?
Taking off dun sa sinabi nyo, kasi ayun like I'm really inviting you viewers, coaches rin na interview that really share this video because I really believe that there's that one person who really need one specific video, lahat na in-interview nating coaches. And why not these videos, ito lang pinahihintay nila during this situation that will really lighten up the fire na sinasabi ni Coach Tricia. So, yun. Thank you. And yun nga, invitation ko sa viewers.
Yeah. One final word, Coach Tricia.
Yes po.
One final message.
I've said a lot, but the last thing I would say is, may all be well. Whether with your goals, your personal life, work, or the like, whatever you were going through prior COVID, during COVID, and post-COVID, may all be well.
Yeah.
Ayan. So, babasa lang, may mga nag-comment. So, Coach Rizel Sanchez, do your best daw. And we have, ayan ulit, continue to collaborate.
Oo nga,
Ayan,
kasi at times when we when the calamity stop, everything stops then and we default back to whatever we were before. We do hope na sana this time, since COVID had stopped the world
yes.
and we were confined at home, we were reconnected back with our families, with our
Yes.
friends, even through chat. We would be able to get that the realization of what do we want now after this. Parang
Mhm.
will it make us a better person? Sabi nga kanina ni Master Coach Asmin, do you want the reward or do you want the suffering after? Do you want
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
do you want the pain or the happiness after? Or do you want to be the same person that you are right now, or do you want to be a better person after? Because at the end of the day, this situation is telling us something. It is not there just to scare us, just to make us fear for all of our lives, but to really find out what is in our hearts, to be able to live the design life that has been given to us. So, I declare blessings for everyone. I declare good health and healing of
Yes
relationships,
po.
and to all out those out there who is really sick. May God move His miraculous hands to heal them all
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
to stop this COVID-19. So, Coach, syempre, Coach Orville, ikaw na.
Actually, Coach, dito, like interview, kung may napanood kang isang like one of the connect, talagang ine-end namin siya with this step. So,
Yes.
with current situation, 'di ba, meron tayong tinatawag na social distancing, 'di ba? But
Yes.
then me personally, like I prefer the term physical distancing na because socially, like we can do this, 'di ba? So,
Yeah.
ngayon, kung gusto natin makapag-express ng love to someone na masasalubing natin, so instead of shake hands, do the love bomb, boom. Love bomb, boom. So,
Familiar
meron,
ka ba dyan, Coach?
so the love,
Love,
gagawa tayo ng heart na love, tapos bomb,
bomb.
bomba, bomb, tapos boom,
Diba?
pasabugin natin, boom.
Boom.
Okay. Sabay-sabay tayo. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Love,
Love,
bomb,
love,
boom,
boom.
boom. Isa pa. 1, 2, 3. Love,
Love,
bomb,
bomb,
boom.
boom.
Okay.
Thank
Tricia,
you so much,
maraming salamat
Tricia.
po. Thank you.
You're
We
welcome.
really appreciate you spending your time with us and really extending it to support the tribe, to send out messages of hope and positivity in this deep pressing time. So thank you so much. We wish you safety for you and your family. So
Yes, po.
hope to see you after everything.
Yes,
Pag
yes.
bumalik na tayo sa normal, please,
Maglalapabog
be
tayo.
waiting for you at this time.
Ibang syudad lang, pero eventually I will return.
We will wait for you,
Thank you.
Coach.
I hope to see you all. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.